I'm not special. There's nothing about me that's special. I'm just like anybody else in the seat that I'm in right now. And I believe that. Anybody else sitting in the seat that I'm in right now, having the experience I have, would do the same thing I would do, would care the same way I do. It's just that I did it, so I'm here to share it. That's why I'm in the seat right now doing this. When you have a patient before you who has menopausal symptoms, just giving her a patch of estrogen is insufficient to me, because if you don't watch the FSH, did you fully bring it down? Did you just get some of it come down a little bit for symptom management, or did you really do your work and bring it all the way down? If you're not thinking of the woman as a whole human being, and you're just doing just single shot, I'm just giving you this estrogen to stop your hot flashes, that's not respectful to you as a human being. If I go in that room with you and run my labs and think about you, really, really think about you, really sit down and think about our first appointment, all the things you told me, everything that you communicated with me, how you're feeling, what you've been going through, what your history is. And then I sit down and I order a lab work specific to all the things you brought up, areas where I think may be at play. And then I come back into the room with you. I say, these are the things I think that are going wrong. These are things I see going right as well, because you never want to tell someone everything's doing wrong. If I go in the room with you and tell you what I think could be helpful, it's that kind of care you deserve. Because as a human being, you have a long, beautiful life ahead of you. If this was that woman who owned that store that I'd met years ago when I was younger, with this much experience now, I look back and I say, well, her FSH was probably Richter super high from having that surgical menopause induced, surgically induced menopause. And that's valid. And I agree with the procedure. In many times it should be done. I get it. I understand the reason why. I'm not against that part. I'm against when we do things to women without looking at her as a whole human and where she's going to be 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now. So FSH is not some random thing. It should be tested. And it's further proof, I believe, that running labs on women before treating them and while treating them is essential to proper care, good care, caring care.